The greatest. Come on, the greatest. Thank you. Drew, we're a few months into the new year, and you told me that your mantra for this year, 2022, is the year of no. K-N-O-W.
That's right.
Yeah,
Year of no.
the year of no. What does this mean?
Like Carson Kreskin.
Yeah, Kreskin, yeah.
Oh, the best.
Yeah.
Last year was the year of less.
You want less of things.
Yes, I'm very maximalist, gluttonous, live in extremes, big personality, nuts, a little bit. But a student of life, always working on myself, and every day I get a little bit better, hopefully.
Yeah.
And so I thought, what if I took this year as, just trying to be really aware of everything I'm learning. I feel like I'm constantly one step forward, a step back, and I just thought if I could have more confidence in what I know. And I don't know about you guys, but my inner dialogue is not kind, and I would never speak or treat anyone the way I treat myself. And knowing that's the year of no, knowing things, recognizing it. Even if you're going on a date with someone, we all kind of hard launch and like, what is the future gonna bring? Just enjoy things. Don't worry about the future and the past. Everyone says try to be present, try to have balance. I get so irritated when they talk like that, but maybe they're right. So
that makes you more irritated?
Yes, yeah. Which is even more patronizing and annoying.
Right. Gosh,
so
yeah.
I'm like, instead of the year of running around like the crazy headless chicken, what if I try to act like this year that everything I learn is something I can truly keep, and the knowledge is there, and just have a little more faith in myself.
Love this. This is fantastic. I love that you do that. I mean, the one thing, another great thing about the show is you really just put yourself out there, and a good example, I remember you had the cast of Queer Eye come on.
Oh my God, it changed my life.
A makeover for you, and had you do an actual live date.
Yes.
And you filmed it, and you showed you going on a live Zoom date.
Yeah, which I thought the idea of a Zoom date was like hell on earth. I don't know why, but I'm so IRL. You know what I mean?
In real life. Yeah,
yes.
You're so IRL.
I'm so IRL that I was like, there's no way I'm gonna like a Zoom date.
I know. Zoom date.
I tried it. It turns out it's not as prophylactic weird as it seems. I guess we're all sort of kind of, this is the new normal. The water's out of the bottle. It's not going back in. It's dating apps and Zooms. And maybe you can look at it as a positive of a screener or a time saver. I don't know. I still want to meet someone the old-fashioned way.
Right?
I want to, I wrote actually a paper that I'm going to put on my blog because I love writing and I have a blog and I've written books, and sometimes you just get inspired. And I walked up to a guy in a park and I was like, "Are you single?" And
did his brain explode out of his head?
And he was like, "Perhaps." And I said, "Well, that's not no." So
I'll take perhaps.
And then I was like, "Are you gay?" Because I also always bark up the wrong tree. And he was like, "No, I'm not." And then we got to talking, and we had such a good laugh and such a lovely talk. And then I was like, "Ooh, I think I forgot to ask you a very important question. How old are you?"
Oh.
And he was like 28. And I was like, "Oh, no! Oh, no!"
Oh, come on.
And I was like, "I don't mean this rudely. You look so much older." And he was like, "It's funny because it's a joke amongst my friends. They all, it's a joke in my life. I look much older."
Yeah.
And I was like, "You do."
Yeah. You had a great afternoon. Have a great life, bud.
And I just said, "Okay, that was so fun, and thank you so much. We had a great conversation, and we didn't bother with the obligatory, like, let's exchange numbers." And I just said, "Great." I said, "I got to tell you, I just wanted to do something that I could make myself proud today." And he goes, "I'm proud of you." And I was like, "Thanks."
Fantastic. We got to hang out more.
And we walked away, and it was the most positive experience. I want to do it again. Was it dating apps that stopped us from going up to people and asking them out? Now we don't have to worry about public rejection. We can just hide behind the app. Forget it. I'm over it. I want to talk to people IRL.
Yes. One at a time, let's go through the audience. Who won? No, I wanted to see, speaking of doing something again, you did something on your show. You do a thing called Truth or Dare every now and then.
At the end of every show.
And
segment 7, on our way out.
Truth or Dare, you did one.
And I'll do anything.
And it made me laugh. And it was, here was the dare. Try to eat a lemon wedge and not react.
No.
Now, people have been doing this online. It's on TikTok. It is called the Lemon Challenge or something.
Let's do it, because I want to start a movement, because I was shocked to find out how much I suck at this.
All right, so we'll just grab a wedge and we'll go for it. This is the Lemon Challenge.
And have you ever done it?
Never.
Okay.
I'm going to try to pretend that I'm fine.
Okay, great,
like,
good.
Big deal. It's a lemon.
Let's do this.
Yeah, of course. Cheers, bud. Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers. Nice to see you. It's just sour. It's just so sour, but it was good at the beginning part.
And by the way, these are good lemons. There's a quality lemon here.
Yeah, it was a decent lemon right there. Just going for it. Come on, that's a trooper. Drew Barrymore, everybody. Go to drewbarrymore.com for more info on the Drew Barrymore Show.
Hey, hey.